Nobody's gonna break Brooke's heart.
Well, good, because if you do, you'll answer to me.
You're shorter than him.
Yeah, and
Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 7, Episode 8 of One Tree Hill. This time, the title of the episode is I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight. If someone dies? No. Why do they always freak me out? No, it's just a more poetic kind of, oh my god, if someone dies, I cannot even. Anyways, I'm here ready to do my reaction video for episode 8 of season 7 of One Tree Hill. I am really excited. A lot of things are happening. I think we left off with Brooke firing Alex and breaking up. Or not breaking up, you couch, right? That was a hilarious scene. Oh, and also with the whole, you know, knowing that my child Nathan, who I doubted for a minute, I know I'm a terrible parent, you know, because I doubted Nathan and his innocence in this whole she's pregnant deal. It's just, I'm gonna guess it's just because of personal experience, and I was like, no, I cannot trust men. But no, this is Nathan Scott, and I should never have doubted him. It's my mistake. I'm gonna have to learn to live with it. Anyway, so we had that, and like we're gonna see more. Maybe, you know, I don't know if we'll have any conflicts with Haley and him. I'm not sure, but I am, of course, interested in watching all of it and continue enjoying season 7 because so far it's been great. So yes, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys continue supporting for more. If you're watching this on YouTube, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and you can go right now to Patreon and watch the full extended version for this reaction and so much more. So by the time probably this is posted on YouTube, I'm probably already on season 9 or maybe already finished season 9, who knows, but I am way ahead on Patreon, so if you guys want to check that out, link in the description down below as always. So yes, thank you so much to everyone who's watching on Patreon. If you're on Patreon, just give it a heart, continue supporting, comment. I always love hearing your guys' thoughts about the episode, so yeah, do that. And yeah, I think that's about it. I hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's just begin with season 7 episode 8 of One Tree Hill. Here we go.
So tell me, Doc, how many heart transplants have you done?
Oh, just this one.
Dos o tres.
Whoa.
Más o menos.
Oh, 2 or 3, you know, kinda. What the hell is this?
I'm still here.
Calm down.
Still here.
That's how you got, like, this is like, well, this is also the show that when he was about to get a heart transplant, a dog ate it. So, but this point I'm expecting that maybe Rachel did it herself, you know, she changed the heart. Oh my god.
It's okay, baby.
an entire weekend in the woods. You realize I know nothing about camping.
What does this guy even know about camping? He makes movies. Not very good ones.
Julian lives in Tree Hill now. It's time he hung out with the guys.
I love that they're forcing them to hang out. Bless.
I'm not a guy's guy. I don't have homies.
I don't think anyone has had homies since 1989.
I don't have homies. He says I don't have homies. Boy, I think we all know that you don't. He's so adorable. My children are gonna spend time together. He's so. Why is he so adorable all the time?
Saying my close friends have always been.
Wait, isn't she dead? For a dead person, she sure has a lot of activities. Like, what on earth?
Sarah, this isn't healthy, is it?
I don't think so, no. You might be losing your mind. But, like, same, so it's okay.
Probably healthier than all the women you've had in your pool in real life.
Then again, skipping the guys' weekend to spend time with your dead wife, probably not so healthy.
True. I love that she's really understanding, you know, for a dead person. I thought she was gonna be on that one episode, you know, but okay. We have ghosts now.
And above all, just be yourself.
I love that she's like coaching him. Okay, do this, do that, and it's adorable.
It's a camping trip, not the first rule of camping, be prepared. I think.
That's the only rule he knows, I
First
think.
rule of camping, travel light.
Look at him!
Attention all campers!
Stop it! Why is he this adorable? Why is he this? Look at him with his net. Like, I don't know what the hell he's gonna do in the woods, but like, I approve of it. Look at him with his rope. What the oh god. He's a child. He's a child, and we love him.
Think we'll ever see him again?
Oh, I wouldn't worry. Julian has enough equipment to survive in the woods for 7 years.
Well, I hope you're ready for girls' night.
Yes!
Quinn made brownies.
Happy brownies! Oh my god, I love this. We're gonna have the boys weekend and the girls. Yes.
Brownies!
We would always make special brownies.
Special brownies?
Yeah, you know, the usual eggs, milk, brownie mix, a little weed.
Yes, Blanche!
Does she know that?
No.
Oh, come on!
Looks like the boys aren't the only one going on a trip tonight.
Yeah, good for you, girls. Nice. I love it. Look at Haley, she's like so clueless. I love how adorable is she? Oh, God.
Same tent the Japanese climbers took to the top of Mount Everest.
Well, then you should be good here. 100 feet above sea level.
If only the instructions weren't also in Japanese.
I love Nathan. I just want to say that. I just love Nathan.
Well, I think that looks pretty good.
What the hell? Oh, yeah. Then you need that one
So
back.
would you call that a two-man tent?
No, you guys are not spooning.
You might want to all about spilling secrets.
No, what'd you guys do?
Okay, Taylor's recipe calls for an eighth of Granddaddy Purple.
Was that some kind of breakfast cereal?
Yeah, no, sweetie.
Not exactly.
I said that you didn't knew till now.
Pot! I have to go throw.
No. Relax, Haley Bob. You're about to. A rough couple of months. It is perfectly acceptable to mellow out a little.
Where are Alex and Millie? You know, the lesbians of the show. Where are... Kidding, but not really. But like, where are they? We need them here as well.
I've had 2 already and I don't feel anything.
You're about to, girl.
Now, when they say they represent the Lollipop Guild, do you think that's a trade union? And if it is, why did they unionize? Did they need shorter hours or longer sticks or different flavors? Look at their little suits. It really cracks me up.
Wow, that didn't take very long.
Yeah.
Brooke, are you okay?
She gets paranoid, right?
Please tell that munchkin to stop looking at me.
How are they this adorable? Is it possible? How are they this adorable?
Great. She gets chatty and you get paranoid.
Yeah.
Never love anyone as much as I loved you.
Except for Quinn.
Oh, come on,
It's
he's
not
not
like that
in
with Quinn.
love.
Could
I
always
mean,
tell
come
her.
on. Come on, Ghost. I mean, they just met. I mean, he might like her, but like... Or is she saying that you can possibly love her as much as... You know what? I do really think that he is worrying... well, of course, because they're presenting this because he's not really well in the head, of course. But the thing is that that's some misconception I think we have about... You know, being with someone who you thought it was love your life, whether if it's as tragic as her dying or just, I don't know, getting divorced or something like that. When you thought, okay, this is the one and like, this is the person I'm going to spend my life with, and you don't think you're going to love someone the same way. And that's a misconception. You know, you can love another person as, you know, as passionately and as intense as the first one, but it has to be a little bit different, and there's no problem with that being like different. And also, you know, it doesn't mean that you love the one more than the other. It's just different type of love, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm rambling for no reason.
Not really. My new Grandpa Dan will save us again.
Oh, that is adorable.
So, can we forgive him now?
That's really, like, for
Last
kids,
week I helped
it seems so simple, you know. For kids, it's like, okay, but, you know, he did save us again. He did save him when he was kidnapped, you know, so it's so simple for them, so difficult for us for everything we know, but, you know, it's a really good way to look at it, I think.
Confused young woman. So tonight, I ask you to turn your gaze inward and confess the truth inside yourself.
Ay, Dios mío, who is he? He's the
To
one
turn
who...
your gaze inward.
That's the one who you got the heart from?
And confess.
Oh my God.
Confess the truth.
People are like, okay, we need to stop that watch.
We should have saved that for sweeps.
Honestly, Rachel.
It's your turn, J. Luke.
I am doing it.
So far down.
This is my favorite part of camping when I was your age. All right, Jimmy Jam, see what you got.
I can't do it.
What are you talking about?
It's too high. I'm going back down the trail.
I better go with Julian.
Jamie, we've been talking about this for weeks, man.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Oh, I love that. It's okay.
Here.
I think it's okay that he is not as sporty or as, you know, as his dad. It's fine, you know. But that was really adorable out of Julian.
And I do every day, and it's not fair.
Life isn't fair, Clay.
That is true.
But you being miserable is never gonna change that.
Well, he's depressed, which is not something that he can control. He needs to go through it. Oh my God.
Oh my God, she does house calls.
Oh my God, we're totally calling her.
No. Please, no, psychic. I can't handle it right now.
I love this.
See if she can bring us a pizza.
You want to hear something really scary?
Bring it, Julia.
Chuck.
Well, this is a true story about an old witch who used to live in these very woods.
Oh no.
Her name was Dragleg Laura. And you could always hear Laura coming because she would drag it behind her in the mud.
He's so adorable.
Well, the day after Laura died...
Oh, he's adorable. His story is like, when he gives that grin, it's just like, I love it.
Some kids...
Asked because she's a psychic, so she probably knew that we were going to call her and started running over here. That's so creepy.
Oh, I'm sure she's not that creepy.
She's creepy.
Okay, she's creepy.
I am going to die. This episode is hilarious.
I'm sensing something.
Oh, what?
It's Julian, isn't it?
It's Julian. And he's
Conflicted about something, right?
No, he's not.
It's...
Alex Dupre.
No.
Yes. It's Alex Dupre.
You're just feeding things to her. I hate that she's doing this.
I knew it. Zelda, you're good.
You fed her all the answers.
You're creepy as hell, but you are good.
Let's talk about what Alex Dupre looked like next.
A very brief, somewhat naked misunderstanding.
Yeah, and ain't nothing wrong with a little window shopping either, right?
No,
Yeah,
stop
well,
it.
Brooke Davis.
True.
But you guys have all seen her naked on film.
Wait, who we talking about?
Alex.
She's the only actress in Hollywood who insists on doing nudity.
Yeah, Alex. That's what I thought.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Skills.
Nathan and Brooke kind of made a sex tape in high school.
Yeah.
Okay. Good night.
Just dropping the bomb. He's like, okay, you guys handle this. Oh, come on.
You guys in the morning. Or maybe just one of you.
Come on, why will Julian get upset about this? That was high school.
Well, it might help you to tell someone. And it might really help you to tell the right someone.
There's a man in your life. He suffered a great loss.
Was
He's
he a murderer?
My husband, David.
No, it's not
Who's
David.
David?
But whoever it is.
Why? Zelda
You are not alone in this house.
What?
No, she's just freaking you
Wait.
out.
Zelda, you can't do that.
Orictolagus cuniculus.
Are you?
She just cursed us.
I think she just cursed
Quinn,
you.
your creepy psychic just cursed us. Okay. I didn't actually have any brownies, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on you two rookies. And you're gonna come down any minute, I promise.
Oh, she didn't have any brownies, okay.
I knew that woman would bring a demon into your house.
Hey, that's kind of harsh. She's still my sister.
Not Quinn. Zelda.
I love Haley. This is like the one time when Payne was about to get married, and she Brooke walks in. You remember that scene? She walks in and like starts saying, "Yeah, that slut," and whatever. And then Haley's like, "Hey, it's her wedding. Don't insult her." Oh, I love Haley. I love Haley and Brooke.
She said we're not alone.
Oh, stop it. I'm sure we're perfectly safe.
Come on, this is not a haunted house. It's just that they're high. You're adorable, my children. Why would you do that, though?
Orictolagus something. Orictolagus cunniling.
It wasn't that.
I fucking love Brooke with all my soul. Orictolagus kind of liquid. Oh my god.
You're right, I wouldn't be afraid. Okay, let's do it.
Oh, look at Julian. No one helped him. How mean are they?
Look, I get it. The idea of me and Brooke is weird for you.
It was weird for all of us.
I lost my virginity to my sister-in-law. You don't think that makes Thanksgiving a little awkward from time to time?
Look at Julian.
You still awake? Yeah.
Oh, is this gonna be like Brokeback Mountain for them? Bitch. I'm just kidding.
What you think about what Julian said? For sports coordinating? I think I'd be good at that.
I think you
You'd be
would.
great at that.
I'm about to kiss, I bet.
Julian's cool.
Yeah, I
Not
love
cool,
Julian.
man.
Lighten up, Francis. Everybody loves a good Brokeback Mountain joke.
Not when you're over there sleeping in your lambskin.
I love the fact that you did that. My king, my two children right there. I love it. But I love that they're bonding, you know.
Julian's cool.
Feel it, Haley. Brooke,
Oh,
that boy
sweetie.
loves you. He would move mountains for you if you asked him to.
That's
I
true.
don't know. What if the guy I want to spend the rest of my life with doesn't feel the same way?
He does, sweetheart. He does.
Brownie's talking.
Yeah,
No,
you're
I
feeling
don't
paranoid.
I could see spending the rest of my life with Brooke, but I know she wants kids. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
I think it's normal.
I don't know if I'll ever be.
Oh god.
Jamie likes you.
Jeez. Rain, really?
I wouldn't worry. I hear lambskin is the safest form of protection. You'll be fine. All right, come on.
Oh yes! Oh. Look at you! He's really adorable, I swear.
Let her in.
Yeah, let her in. That's really sweet. Thank you, Ghost.
Can I come in?
The fact that you keep trying.
No.
Again.
When are you gonna get it, Quinn? You can't be here. You need to go.
Honestly, I don't know why you keep coming back. If I was Queen, I would never come back. Dramatic much?
I don't get it. I don't even know what I'm doing. I mean, I don't know what we're doing. Are we even doing anything?
I don't know.
Her name was Sarah. And I loved her. She was my wife. She died. I've never told anyone up until now.
I'm glad that he's letting her in, really, even though he didn't let her in the house. Yeah, that's really sweet.
He was on life support. I paid his family the money and they pulled the plug.
You paid them. He might have gotten better. We bought his death. We killed him.
I did what I had to do to save your life.
Oh my god, Rachel.
I'm not a murderer, Dan.
No,
That would be you.
Oh my, thank you. Rachel is so sweet. I love it. Ah, Chuck, stop it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, the only way to get rid of her is to catch her in the eyes with the beam of your flashlight.
Don't worry. My dad will do it.
What? No. No way I'm going out there, man. I'm way too scared.
All right, I'll go.
I think it's very important that happens.
Hey guys, it's not dragged like Laura, it's just some stupid old gate. Wow, Jamie, that was awesome.
Jamie Scott, one bravery badge. Kick, you might want to go change your underwear again.
It's doing, I love it. This is so cute.
This is our last night on Earth. I just want you to know that I am really glad we are spending it together.
No, this is silly. You are just paranoid. We weren't even hearing things. It was just the brownies.
It's coming from the closet.
It's Alex. Or Millie. I love Brooke. Look at her again.
What? Rick July is caniculus.
What?
The Latin word for bunny rabbit.
That Zelda's a bitch.
You were about to murder him.
You knew Jamie needed that.
Oh, it's no big deal.
Hey, being a father is 95% instinct, and you have good ones. When the day comes, you'll be ready.
That's so sweet. Aww. Adorable. My children are getting along.
You know, that was my first ever fist bump.
Don't
Good for
overthink.
you. That's adorable.
Tell me more about Sarah.
She would have really liked you.
Like her, or just saying that? Don't make me ship people, okay? Okay, guys, so that was the end of season 7, episode 8 of One Tree Hill, and that was a really sweet episode. I really enjoyed it. I think it was great to have a guy's weekend and girls' weekend. I would have loved, but due to the circumstances, of course, they couldn't be there. But I would have loved Millie there and Alex. The only thing that makes me go like, okay, fine, is that I'm picturing them actually hanging out at Alex's, hotel room and then, spooning. They could be such a powerful couple. They could be such a powerful couple because, Alex is the very spontaneous, outgoing type of person, and Millie's a little bit more shy, so they complement each other so freaking well, and it's just like, Anyways, if we're even in the episode, it's the first thing I talk about on the review. Amazing. But, like, that's my only, like, the only way I go, okay, it's fine that they were not on the episode because they are spending a weekend together. You know, getting to know each other. That's in my heart saying that that's what is happening. Anyway, so, girls' weekend. Very adorable, very crazy, very, you know, out there. I love that they got high. Because if I'm not wrong, Brooke has gotten high one time before as well. And she gets paranoid, if I'm not wrong, right? So I love the fact that it happened again. And, like, she is worried about Julian and all of it. And I think that, yes, due to everything that happened with Peyton and with, Lucas, you know, she's not really there in the sense of the like trusting 100% that her relationship is stable enough that, you know, there's no Alex Dupre or whatever that could, you know, jeopardize her relationship. I think that her relationship has to go through a lot more growth, of course, you know, but in other aspects, not necessarily in the, he might cheat on me, he might, you know, I don't think so. Because also in this episode, we got, you know, Julian talking to Nathan and about the fact that he wants to spend the rest of his life with Brooke, but he knows that Brooke wants a child, wants all of that, and he doesn't feel that he's ready yet. And I think it's a very, very normal thing for him to feel that way. Brooke has been able to figure it out earlier in her life that that's what she wants. But for him, you know, having this bad relationship with his dad, of course he's a little bit, you know, doesn't trust that he will be a good dad since he doesn't have the best role model, you know. But I think that he's selling himself short because we have seen him and how amazing he was with Sam, who I missed, and we see him being like very intuitive and knowing that, oh, this kid believes that his dad is Superman, of course, that, you know, he never wants to disappoint him or things like that. And he gave Jamie that little free pass on, like, saying, oh, it, like, of course you don't want to go down this line, it's fine to be scared, you know. So I think that he is, you know, conflicted about the fact that he doesn't know, and it just speaks about how much of a good heart he has. But those are the type of relationship issues that I see in the future for Julian and Brooke rather than a love triangle. And it's just, I wouldn't want it. I know, I honestly, it will be just pointless to make Brooke go through the same all over again, because it took so much time for her to be able to be on a relationship. And if this relationship breaks because of the same reasons that she was scared before, it's just not going to end well for her as a character. Like last time, she like spiraled out of control in the sense of, like, you know, not dealing with her emotions, and, like, you know, she suffered an assault and she didn't even report it, and, like, she had a gun and she almost killed, well, she threatened her mom and all of it, and, like, it has gone so much for her that having that same storyline, it would be too repetitive. Okay, I could get that they're mentioning and saying, oh, it might happen, it might, you know, but, you know, I don't really want something like that to happen. I really, 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 really do not want any of that to happen again. Give me any other issue. Give me, you know, them being, you know, conflicted about having children and having those discussions, and, like, the fact that they struggle sometimes living together, which is more like her place versus, like, him feeling that it's also his place, and all of that. Give me all of that. I will endure all of that, knowing very well that they will get to the end line and they will be happy. I'm fine with it, but, like, no cheating storylines. I am done with it. No, please don't. So yeah, we had that with Julian. I really like the fact that, you know, Julian is so different from the guys. And also because not necessarily have to be a guy's guy, you know, in the sense of like knowing everything about camping and things like that. No, he's more of a Hollywood kid kind of thing, you know, so he's like not used to all of this, and he was adorable in this episode, like not knowing how to put a tent together and all of that. It was adorable, and I love that the guys were messing with him, but they were not mean to him either. It was just all of it. It was just adorable, and I loved every second of it. Really, it was adorable. It was cute. It was amazing. Then we have, of course, the other things with Jamie, which I think Julian pointed it out so well, because yes, Jamie thinks so much of his dad. It's like it's his superhero, and you know, but also it's okay. I think I love the fact that Nathan realizes that he doesn't have to be Superman all the time. That it is okay to see that they have flaws, and that Jamie sees that as well, because then he will be like, okay, yes, my dad can make mistakes, can be scared of certain things, and it's okay, because, you know, Jamie was feeling really bad that he didn't go up this, like feeling like he disappointed his dad, and of course that's not Nathan's, you know, that's not what he intends or anything, like it's not what he wants, how he wants him to feel, but I think that he was, you know, since Jamie believed that he's, you know, the greatest and all of it, and he is, but I think it's also really good to see that there are things that your dad can do, and it's normal to do that, and to not like everything that your dad likes. I think it's perfect. I love the fact that that Julian was able to make Nathan see that, you know, and then he was like, nah, I actually don't like you know, the scary sound, and it was perfect. I think it was perfect, and that way Jamie, you know, knows that his dad doesn't have to be right and doesn't have to be always the hero, you know. It's amazing. It was amazing. It was an amazing, sweet, very important moment if we think about it, and a very defining moment in Jamie's life if we think about it, you know, because it's important that we know that our parents don't have everything figured out, and there's a point in our lives that we realize that they try, but that they don't have everything figured out all the time, and it is okay. It's human to be like that, you know. But yeah, I love it. I love that. And I love them bonding and all of that. And also I love that even if all three of them, Nathan, Skills, and Mouth, were like, this guy doesn't know anything, he actually ends up helping all three of them, because he helps Nathan realize this thing with Jamie, you know, that all of this is he doesn't need to be the superhero all the time. He tells Mouth that it's okay if you don't want to, like, you don't get a job in this corporate network things. The next thing in the world is the internet, where you can talk about anything, you can reach an audience, and you can have it, you know, you can have it all and do it. Because this is very early on the internet as well. Like, look at his phone, so it's early. So you can have it. And I love that he inspires that in Mouth. I mean, not the name, though, but that is completely Mouth's fault. Raw Mouth, what the fuck? But it was really funny. But he inspires that. And he also inspires Skills in the sense of like, oh, yeah, but how do you think that people come out on TV? How do you think that they come out with all of this? They have to have sports coordinators, you know, for this type of, like, movies and shows and things like that. And Skills is like, I could totally do that. I could train so to make it look realistic on TV, you know, and make more money at the same time. So amazing. You know, the guy who all of them were like a little bit wary at the beginning, he's the one who ends up helping all of them. Even Jamie, Chuck, he did scare the shit out of Chuck. But, you know, he ends up helping all of them in his own way, you know? And he gets to do, you know, this kind of like things that he has never done, his first fist bump and all of that. It was adorable, and I love the fact that, you know, that happened. Anyways, what else? Okay, one of the very important things that I'm kind of liking, half not liking, it's the way they are treating Clay's depression and Clay's process of grief, you know? And I think we can take it as that. He is in the process of grief. Sometimes it takes a little bit, you know, there's denial, there's anger, you know, all of it. And he is in the process of this grief because of the loss of his wife. I'm not gonna go ahead because I am not a doctor. Let's just do that better. I think that's a better approach. I'm not gonna go ahead and say, oh no, he's depressed and he should have like taken care of it. Because that was what I was gonna say, you know. But if we look at it, it's more of the grief process, you know, that he's dealing with. So if we kind of go with that, it kind of makes a lot more sense, and I kind of do like the storyline more. I was gonna say that, you know, they're doing it like I thought at first that he is depressed. And one of the steps of the grief process is also being sad and depressed about it, but it's not really depression, you know. It is a stage on the process, and he gets over it in this way by talking to Quinn. Because we can really call it depression right now, because one, I'm not a doctor, and I'm not gonna, you know, going to say, oh no, it is that. But if it was, it would be really silly that, oh, all he needed was to talk to someone. Because sometimes it doesn't work like that with depression. But it does if it is grief, and if he's in the process of, you know, doing all this grief and going through the stages, then it does make sense, you know. And I'm glad, actually. If I was Quinn, he like said, be gone the first time, I will not be back. But bless her heart, because she was like, oh no, he needs my help. He went again, only to get his, you know, he didn't let her in physically into the house, but he let her into his heart, into his mind, you know, and about how he felt and all of it. And I do love that. I do love that, because, you know, he has been, I didn't expect that Sarah was going to be back on this episode. I thought, that's it. I mean, we're not going to see him more, but she was back, and she was the reason that he was able to talk to Quinn. And I think it's very important, because talking to someone, it kind of makes the feeling and the issue less heavy. You feel like if you share with someone is going to help you carry that weight, that pain that you feel. And I think it was a very important, very, very, very important step on his process, on not getting over Sarah, but for that feeling to not hurt him as much, you know. I totally understand why he is that way. He loved her, you know. And I think that it also is okay that, you know, he's not just going to lose her in the sense of like, yeah, I'm never gonna feel the same way. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're gonna feel the same way. It could feel different, and that doesn't mean that he loved Sarah anything like less or more that he loved Quinn. There is no need to compare the feelings, you know. I believe that he loved Sarah with all his heart, and in this relationship that he seems to be starting with Quinn, I'm pretty sure that if they fall in love, I think it's going to be strong. I think it's going to be real, you know, and I think it's going to be different from what he felt for Sarah. But that difference doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be bad, you know? But yeah, I love that. I love that Quinn is really sensitive and really, you know, open to talk, and she really did see that there was more to Clay than just the, you know, the guy who slips around, and like she saw more than that. And I'm glad that he is letting her in, you know, because I think he does need that. So it's lovely. On the more, a little bit ridiculous, but it's a drama still, and I'm gonna forgive them, is a whole dance situation with his heart, very telenovela like. And they put it like, oh, he went to Mexico and he got a heart. And like, I'm like, what? And like, I'm pretty sure that didn't happen, or it wouldn't happen like that in real life. But this is, you know, TV shows, I have to go with it. I mean, it was really funny that the guy was like, yeah. And coughing all over Dan before he had the surgery. And they made it so dramatic that he, you know, he just put an injection in. And that's it, to like put him down to get a heart transplant. You know how complicated that is. And like, it couldn't have happened in a room like that. It wasn't even an OR, and like, it's just, oh my god. Well, I mean, it happened with Frank also on Shameless when he got was it a liver, right? A liver transplant. But this is a heart transplant, you know? And I love the fact that there was no machines or anything. And the only thing that was gonna put him down was the fact that he had an injection, like a shot or something to calm him down. And then there was a nurse saying to him, calm down. And that's it. And then there was this like big thing. I do know that they cut the bones, but like they didn't consult any doctors on how to do this, and they just did it in the most dramatic way possible, you know, to make him like to make the story very like not believable. It was hilarious, to be honest. And like, but this is the same show that a dog ate the heart when he was about to get a transplant in a real hospital. So it's like you know, and like Rachel is like insane that Rachel is like, oh baby, come to bed, you murderous freak. Like, I love the fact that she's always like sweet at first, and then she's like reminding him, you're a murderer, bitch. You know, it's like it's really funny to me. It's really, really funny to me that Rachel is always like, yeah, but don't forget, you're a murderer, you know? And always like reminding him that he's the worst and that he doesn't actually deserve any of it, you know? Which is like, you really think about it and you're like, no, he kind of deserves that, you know? He's not like like how unfair will life be if he could find like a real person that will love him for who he is and with his flaws? It had to be Rachel. I don't really think that Rachel is in love with him. She just likes the idea of the power that she can, you know, that she has over him, and you know, the opportunity that it makes, the fact that she has money and all of it. Other than, I mean, she might be a good producer and all of it, but other than that, it's like, you know, she doesn't really give a damn about Dan Scott, you know, which is hilarious. I'm probably forgetting to talk about something. I probably am forgetting. Well, I love the camping trip. I love the fact that they were, you know, high. You know, what is her name? Haley and Brooke. They look adorable. I love that she was like oraculous, cunnilingus. A comedian, my child. I love Brooke so much. But I do have to say though that, you know, girls' night, because we had previous girls' nights, I think, right? When they were making the dress and when they were together and all of it and they were fighting, you know, it did make me miss Peyton. It really made me miss her. I'm sorry. I did. You know, made me miss her. They did mention Lucas on this episode, which is like fun, I guess. I love that Richard is like, it's not like he's doing anything. Savage. But yeah, I mean, and now Dan is coming back to Tree Hill, so we know that craziness is about to happen on Tree Hill, because it's Dan Scott, you know. But yeah, loved the episode. It was great. I cannot wait to watch the next one, which I'm gonna watch right after this one. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, I loved this episode, and yeah, I think it was really fun after the dramatic episodes that we have had with the whole pregnancy thing and all of that. I think it was really sweet that we took a little bit of a break, and I'm gonna guess a lot of insanity and craziness about to happen, probably. So we'll see. But yeah, I loved it. I hope you guys enjoy my reaction as well. So just give it a lot of thumbs up if you love One Tree Hill. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and you can go right now to Patreon and watch the full extended version for this reaction and so much more, because I am like 3 seasons ahead on Patreon. So maybe by the time I'm posting this, I'm already done with season 9, or at the middle of season 9, or somewhere on season 9. So go and check it out. Link is always in the description down below. And if you're on Patreon, give it a heart, continue support for more, and thank you for joining and for, you know, supporting me, and for you know, putting out with me, in the sense of like, because I'm not being as regular for One Tree Hill as I wish I was, but a lot more things are coming, I promise. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for One Tree Hill. That's it. Bye.